Hello everyone and welcome to the Sleep Lecture channel. Tonight we're stepping into our secret room, a quiet space dedicated to unraveling one of life's greatest mysteries: sleep. Have you ever wondered why you sometimes wake up feeling more tired than when you went to bed? Or why a good night's sleep can feel like a superpower? Well, you're in the right place. Tonight, we're going to dive deep into the science of slumber and uncover the secrets to waking up refreshed, energized, and ready to conquer your day. So let's start with the basics. What exactly is sleep? It's not just your body shutting down. Think of it as your brain's personal maintenance crew coming in for the night shift. While you're dreaming, your brain is incredibly busy. It's consolidating memories, clearing out toxins that build up during the day, and repairing cellular damage. It's like taking your car to the garage for a full tune-up every single night. Without this process, your mental and physical performance would start to decline, much like a car that misses its regular service. This cleanup process is crucial for preventing cognitive decline and keeping your mind sharp. We often hear about getting 8 hours of sleep, but it's not just about the quantity, it's about the quality. Your sleep is divided into cycles, each lasting about 90 minutes. Within each cycle, you move through different stages: light sleep, deep sleep, and REM, which stands for rapid eye movement. Light sleep is that initial phase where you're easily woken up. It's the gateway to the more restorative stages. Then comes deep sleep. This is the real magic hour for your body. During deep sleep, your body releases growth hormone, repairs tissues, and strengthens your immune system. If you ever feel physically exhausted, it's probably because you didn't get enough of this precious deep sleep. After deep sleep, we enter the famous REM stage. This is where most of your vivid dreaming happens. Your brain activity during REM looks surprisingly similar to when you're awake. This stage is critical for emotional regulation and memory consolidation. Think of it as your brain's filing system, organizing the day's events and deciding what's important to keep. It's also where you process emotions. A lack of REM sleep can leave you feeling irritable and emotionally unstable. So, completing these full 90-minute cycles multiple times a night is the key to waking up feeling both physically and mentally rejuvenated. Interruptions, even small ones, can reset the cycle, forcing your brain to start over and robbing you of that essential deep and REM sleep.
Now let's talk about some of the biggest enemies of good sleep. I'm looking at you, smartphones and laptops. The blue light emitted from our screens is a major culprit. It tricks our brain into thinking it's still daytime, which suppresses the production of melatonin, the hormone that signals to your body it's time to wind down. Using your phone in bed is like telling your brain to run a marathon right before it's supposed to go to sleep. It creates a state of alertness that directly conflicts with your body's natural sleep signals. The solution? Try to create a digital sunset at least an hour before bed. Put your devices away, dim the lights, and let your brain get the message that the day is over.
Another common sleep disruptor is caffeine. We all love our morning coffee, but that afternoon cup might be costing you more than you think. Caffeine has a half-life of about 6 hours, which means if you have a coffee at 3 p.m., a quarter of that caffeine could still be active in your system at 9 p.m. It's a stimulant that blocks the brain chemicals that make you feel sleepy. While it might help you power through an afternoon slump, it can seriously interfere with your ability to fall asleep and can reduce the quality of your deep sleep. If you're sensitive to caffeine, consider making your last cup a lunchtime affair or switch to decaf in the afternoon. It's a small change that can make a huge difference in your sleep quality. Let's not forget about your sleep environment. Your bedroom should be a sanctuary for sleep and nothing else. This means it needs to be cool, dark, and quiet. The ideal temperature for sleep is surprisingly cool, around 18 degrees Celsius or 65 degrees Fahrenheit. A room that's too warm can cause restlessness and disrupt your sleep cycles. Darkness is equally important. Even a small amount of light can interfere with melatonin production. Invest in some blackout curtains or a comfortable sleep mask. And finally, quiet. If you live in a noisy area, earplugs or a white noise machine can be game changers. They create a consistent, soothing soundscape that masks sudden noises that might otherwise jolt you awake. By optimizing these three elements, cool, dark, and quiet, you create the perfect conditions for your body to relax and drift into a deep, restorative sleep. So how can we actively improve our sleep hygiene? Let's build a simple, effective pre-sleep routine. This isn't about complicated rituals. It's about sending consistent signals to your brain that it's time to power down. For about 30 to 60 minutes before bed, engage in relaxing activities. This could be reading a physical book, not on a screen, listening to calming music, or taking a warm bath. A warm bath is particularly effective because the subsequent drop in your body temperature after you get out mimics a natural drop in body temperature that occurs before sleep, which helps to trigger sleepiness. Gentle stretching or meditation can also work wonders to calm a racing mind. The key is consistency. By doing the same relaxing things in the same order every night, you create a powerful psychological cue for sleep. Another powerful tool for better sleep is maintaining a consistent sleep schedule. This means going to bed and waking up at the same time every day. Yes, even on weekends. I know it's tempting to sleep in on Saturday, but it can throw off your internal body clock or circadian rhythm. Think of it like jet lag. Sleeping in on the weekend is like flying to a different time zone for 2 days and then flying back. It makes it much harder to wake up on Monday morning and can leave you feeling groggy for days. Your body thrives on routine. A stable sleep-wake cycle reinforces your body's natural rhythm, making it easier to fall asleep at night and wake up naturally in the morning without an alarm. Finally, let's touch on what to do if you find yourself lying in bed wide awake. We've all been there, staring at the ceiling, getting more and more frustrated. The worst thing you can do is stay in bed and worry about not sleeping. This creates a negative association between your bed and anxiety. The 20-minute rule is a great strategy here. If you haven't fallen asleep after about 20 minutes, get out of bed. Go to another room and do something calm and relaxing in dim light, like reading or listening to quiet music until you start to feel sleepy again. Then, and only then, go back to bed. This helps break the cycle of anxiety and reestablishes your bed as a place for rest, not for worry. So to recap, sleep is an active, essential process for our brain and body. To get the best sleep, we need to focus on quality, not just quantity, by allowing our brains to complete their full sleep cycles. We should avoid blue light and late-night caffeine and create a cool, dark, and quiet sleep sanctuary. Building a consistent pre-sleep routine and maintaining a regular sleep schedule are your most powerful allies. And if you can't sleep, get out of bed and reset. These aren't just tips, they are scientifically backed strategies to transform your life one night at a time. Thank you so much for joining me in our secret room tonight. I hope you've learned something new and feel empowered to take control of your sleep. If you found this lecture helpful, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to the Sleep Lecture channel for more deep dives into the world of slumber. Sweet dreams and see you next time.